Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Benin residents take jungle justice as police continue to stay away. My brothers, my sisters, a lot has happened in this country, and Nigerians have stood up together with one voice saying police brutality must end. Hashtag #EndSARS. In the whole process that happened, we know that about 22 personnel of the police force lost their lives, alongside soldiers, of which the people of Igbo in River State are still suffering for it, where the governor allowed soldiers to come and begin to affect the life of the people, tormenting, torturing, to mention but a few. Something drastic happened in Edo State. Of course, there are some bad eggs here and there, and the people took jungle justice into their hands. Policemen saw what were happening. Instead of them to intervene and take the guy into custody just to free him from that situation, they rather stayed away and allowed it to happen. We don't know exactly what is going on in this country, but there needs to be a balance. When we speak about #EndSARS, does not say that the police should not carry out their duty by stopping a mob from, taking the life of a man in broad daylight. Whatever he has done, he needs to be tried in the court of law. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. It's actually a very sad one. Benin residents take to good justice as police continues to stay away. In the absence of police to call or report to, some residents of Benin, Edo State capital, have resorted to serving jungle justice on suspected armed robbers. On Monday alone, over 12 cases of car hijackers were reportedly recorded in various parts of the state capital, most of them in broad daylight. 4 points of sales, POS machine operators were also robbed. On Sunday, between 11 and 12:30, left us at the mercy of the criminal elements without police intervention. The people have apparently decided to take the decisions and take the laws into their hands by adopting to self-help. Several cases have been reported how residents either mercilessly beat up or kill suspect robbers in the area. One of such happened in the wee hours of Tuesday at Upper Sakoba Road, where two young men caught in the act were beaten to stupor with petrol poured on them and set ablaze. The Upper Sagopa area has been notorious for violence, criminals, and crime, which has witnessed a massive rate of aftermath of #EndSARS protests, looting, and destruction of property. All the 4 police stations in that axis were Ugbekun, Idogbo, St. Saviour, and 100 feet were apparently targeted for destruction by suspected criminals, perhaps so that they could operate unhindered. The nearest police station right now that was not vandalized is the Dobzel Road, which was also touched. This Tuesday morning incident happened at a junction and as people went by without police intervention, it shows the victim, who was still alive, though severely burnt. One of the residents was heard from the background saying, "This is all that is going on from Upper Sagbopa Road. This is one of the victims, one of the armed robbers that was caught. They have killed him because they were caught daylight robbery, and they've been taken into area and beaten to stupor. The other victim, who was already dead, has completely naked and severely burnt with a stone used to hit him down to the ground. Another suspected armed robber also had jungle justice meant out on him, but was, however, lucky not to be dead from the severely beating he received. The suspected criminals and crime have also been hijacked by female shop owners in the area. Vigilante people who noted that the man entered the shop suspected him to be an armed robber and raised the alarm, and the neighbors and passers-by descended on him. Recall that on Monday, the state governor, Gordon Obaseki, had paid a solitary visit to the state police command as a moral booster for officers and men who have become too demoralized to continue their duty. Obaseki pleaded with them to return to their duty posts and promised to rebuild all the Bonn police station, provides more patrol vehicles, and pay the hospital bills for the 11 injured policemen attacked during the protest. He also promised to mitigate the loss of all those who suffered personnel losses. Out of the 11 persons injured, only one is still receiving treatment at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH, Benin City. The governor has told the officers, the men, that the people who did that were criminals and that they should be treated as one. I am here today to assure you of our support. Criminals cannot take over our state under whatever disguise. They should not intimidate you or intimidate any one of us. You should not allow them to pull down your morale. Addressing senior police officers at the government house, the governor stated that the key members of the team and I have called you here today to thank you for your support and the work of policing the state. We thank you for the sacrifice and assure you of our support. We call on you not to be depressed, downcasted, as you have a duty to God and Nigeria. What happened over the last few weeks are lessons for us to learn from, as it's not business as usual, but rather a change to work. Together we build trust. The underlining words should be trust. The young men and women should trust that you will be there for them and that you will protect them. Even when some of them are criminals, they should be treated fairly according to the police code, which does not tolerate for torture or acronym of men and women who has committed a crime. I assure you that the government of Edo State support the police. We appreciate those of you working hard and putting your life on the line for the service. We cannot pay you enough. We cannot pay you for your duties, not in cash, but in love and respect. I am here with you. I'm here with you to assure you that Nigerians are still solidly behind you and we believe in you. No institution is perfect, and so we need to change and reform many things. The State Commissioner for Police, Johnson Babatunde, had informed the governor that several police stations, 16 police patrol vehicles, 5 police officers personnel vehicle burned, and 31 executed vehicles were also burned down. The hillocks were also burned down, and he stated that these things will be brought and replaced. Well, my people, it is very sad. I cannot show the picture because YouTube will not allow for the picture to be put online, but it's very graphic, seeing people being burnt alive. Result of jungle justice, yes? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.